Sleep Hacking with London Real, brought to you by Bulletproof. Learn how to hack your sleep.
I guess punk was always anti-establishment, right? And so there
Yeah,
always was
absolutely.
It really was about the message and not about the musicians.
Yeah.
So what will you be talking about? What is it? It's called defending music's social value. I can't infer anything. For what,
Yeah, it's quite elusive, isn't it?
Yeah, which is kind of cool. Well, what will you be talking about, and why give that speech to the Zeitgeist people tonight?
Well, I kind of split it up into two sections. I talk about how powerful music is as an art form. It's kind of the only thing that throughout time. I'm talking real time here, like way back to sort of the Paleolithic times, that's brought people together. It's a tool of unity. So I talk a bit about that, sort of the evidence for that, and a bit of the almost the neuroscience behind that, like why music sort of makes us feel communal and is best in communal spaces.
Why does it? We can't spoil your talk because you're going to give your talk before this goes out.
No, it's fine. I mean, good practice, I suppose.
Yeah.
I guess, well, one sort of quite clear example is so the brain chemical oxytocin. It's like dubbed the love hormone or the bonding hormone. There's a great TED video actually about it. I can't remember who it was now, but if you just type oxytocin into TED, and it's released in the most simplest of acts. Like if you just hug someone, you're going to release oxytocin, this very tangible bonding feeling. And it's also released in like orgasm. It's also released just loads of social and maternal behaviors. And that's also released when you sing with someone. So it's just one other person, if you just open your mouth and you sing with them, or a group, that's so immediately just the most sort of primitive style of music, just using your vocal cords like in harmony, or at least in some sort of rhythm, you're going to release that brain chemical. So you're going to create a very real bond with those people, a chemical bond with those people, if you like. So yeah, I guess that's one of the reasons. And like I say, throughout history, I think that's kind of the main purpose of music, I think, to bring people together, to remind us of our shared fate. So that's what I talk about in the first half. And
I was in Los Angeles like a year ago, and I was staying in Venice Beach, and I was listening to a lot of the Doors when I was out there, and I was just listening to Morrison all the time, and I had this sudden realization, which I'm sure you've thought of before, and I was like, the original internet was like music, because like talk about how can you virally spread a message across the world, and it's like, well, make a song by the Doors, make The End or Break On Through or something, and then now people are singing it, and then there's a message, and it just spreads like wildfire.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I guess with again in the talk I make sort of some ties between art and science, and with science you can obviously be very descriptive, very detailed about all sorts of things, all sorts of messages, but with art it really is open to anyone. Anyone can immediately be touched by the music, and that sort of kind of brings them in to perhaps the message, which is definitely what happened to us, as I said, like, being around all those types of influential music that we listened to, that sort of helped us in our direction.
This week on London Real, we have astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I wake up every morning astonished that an astrophysicist can have 1.7 million Twitter followers. The cosmos is anything where it's a frontier of human knowledge of how the world works. There's so many forces that want to deny a scientific truth just because it conflicts with their ideology. I thought of myself, because I could wrestle, as sort of a defender of geeks. There is no teacher in any time in my life, from kindergarten through 12th grade and beyond, whoever would have said, he'll go far. And the act of finding out is the lesson, not the lesson itself.
On Sunday, London Real presents Neil deGrasse Tyson, Cosmos.
I'm happy to report that there's an appetite for the cosmos out there.